Okay, here's something that surprises a lot of people, and I think people will really disagree with me. The deepest pain in the mental load imbalance is not about the unfairness. Yes, the imbalance is exhausting and extremely infuriating, and yes, it wears people down. But when you listen to people who've been divorced, especially those who carried the majority of the mental load, you'll hear something really unexpected. Many of them will say, I'm actually fine carrying all the mental load now that I'm divorced. It's not because it's easy, not because it's fair, but because something else disappeared. What disappeared wasn't the work. Actually, there's more work when you get divorced and you're a solo parent, you're carrying all the mental load. What disappeared was the hope that their partner would finally show up, the waiting, the disappointment, the quiet grief every time they didn't. So that hope is what is exhausting, and it's not the mental load itself, even though the mental load imbalance is extremely exhausting. The hoping that your partner will show up keeps you emotionally braced. It keeps you watching. It keeps you interpreting every moment as a test. Will they show up this time? Will they finally take out the trash? Will they finally play with the kids? And when the hope is gone, there's so much relief. Not because the situation is perfect, but because that part of you that kept reaching for companionship is no longer being disappointed over and over again. And that's how we know it was never just about the mental load. It was about the longing for partnership inside the load. So let me ask you this. Is it possible to have a relationship where the mental load is highly imbalanced, but there is deep safety, attunement, and fulfillment? My controversial answer is yes. If companionship, emotional presence, and safety are actually real, and both people are doing the work to really maintain and cultivate that emotional safety and connection, the imbalance in the mental load doesn't hit the same way, because you're actually not alone in the mental load holding. The real work isn't just redistributing the tasks. It's understanding the part of you that's still hoping, waiting, and hurting, and deciding what kind of partnership you actually need.